The sport of competitive powerlifting challenges the strength, discipline, and determination of its athletes. Competitions consist of 3 main lifts: the squat, the bench press, and the deadlift. Each competing athlete makes 3 attempts within each discipline. The highest weight achieved on each lift is then summed to form the athlete's total. Competitions are categorized by weight classes. The athlete with the highest total in their weight class at the end of the competition is the winner. In the case of a draw, the lifter with the lighter body weight will take out the title. There are 3 referees on the platform who will each determine if the lift falls within the rules of the federation. A white light indicates that the lift is good, while a red light indicates that part of the lift fell outside of the rules. Each referee sits on a different angle, so all will have a slightly different viewpoint. If an athlete achieves 2 or more white lights, the lift is considered a good lift. If the athlete receives 2 or more red lights, the lift is unsuccessful and will not count to their total. The athlete must achieve at least 1 good lift in each discipline to proceed through the competition. The first lift performed in competition is the back squat. The athlete must stand completely motionless after unracking the bar, with their knees locked and torso in an upright position. Once in the correct position, the head referee will give the squat command. A good lift is awarded where the knees and hips are locked, adequate depth is reached, there is no downward movement of the bar, and all commands are followed. Hello and welcome everybody to the session 1 of the Iron Voyage here live from Strength Club in Perth. This afternoon you will see our first APA novice comp. So some first time lifters out here today, just getting a feel for powerlifting without all the stress of a typical comp, but we're just easing them into it. Joining me in the commentary box here this afternoon is Asher.
Yep.
How you going, man?
Hey guys, first time commentating, you know, kind of nervous.
Novice commentator for a novice comp. All good. All right, so this afternoon, kicking us off, we will have our first lifter out. Will be Callum. He's going to open up his account with 50 kilos loaded on the bar. Lifting will start right on the hour, so he's just a couple of seconds away.
Bar is loaded. Yeah.
So being a novice comp, the lifters don't have to worry about wearing all of the approved equipment.
Ooh, really quick 50 kgs, first opener.
Yeah, gets his opener on the board.
Yep.
Awesome work.
Looking really confident.
Yeah, smokes that opener.
Next will be Oliver. Oliver will be attempting a 50 kg squat as well. Looks like Kelly's the coach for Oliver. Bar is loaded.
So the other thing you'll notice out here today, with being a novice comp, we've got some really young lifters who are too young for our normal sub-junior division. So Ollie just 13. Sinks it in.
Really quick.
That's
really
great,
confident.
Squat, yeah.
Wow. I wish I
That's the
squat
3 white
50.
lights.
I couldn't even squat the bar when I was 13.
Exactly, yeah. I didn't even know what the gym was. Okay, and moving on next, we'll have Rihanna coming out now. She's going to have 75 kilos on the bar. Okay, Rihanna unracks the bar.
Ooh, really nice squat there. Really deep.
Yeah, that looked great. Oh, ref has sat right in front of our replay camera.
The easy 3 white lights right there.
And Garcia now coming out with 100 kilos on the bar. Big opening squat.
Big opening. Bar is loaded. Taking her time. Ooh. A very stable walkout. Wow. Really quick 100 kgs right there. 3 white lights. Ooh, Bailey going up next with 115 kg on the first squat.
Bailey rocking the white wrist wraps.
Never seen those before.
No.
He has the suit and everything. Damn, he looks professional. Nice walkout. Oh,
Well,
the belt unbuckling mid squat right there. Managed to keep the brace, bringing 115 up really easily.
yeah, wow. He does well just to get through that one.
Let's hope it doesn't happen again.
I don't say that happen often, but I have seen it happen a bit this year already in some big international comps as well.
Ooh.
Okay. James now coming out.
120. Bar is loaded. Let's go, James. Taking his time on the setup. Wow. Moving like a warm-up for 120.
Yeah, it looks great there for James.
You just got to be careful with the re-rack on the right side.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the harder ones to remember. All right, up next we've got Jackson. He's going to start his squats at 135. Wow. Big opener squat for a young novice lifter.
Oh wow, really nice walkout there. Looking really confident. Good brace. Ooh, sinks it. Really nice 135 right there. $145 for Jaden for his opener attempt.
Again, massive opener for a novice comp. Insane. And great to see kids getting into strength sports now, nice and young.
It really makes me wonder if I'm that old. I should have started earlier. Ooh, good brace. Sinking it.
Oh,
Wow, pausing it at the bottom. Look at that stability right there. 145, making it look easy. Beautiful, beautiful squat right there.
Okay, and now we have Yassine coming up now. 165 on the bar for his opener. Wow.
Wow, that is a really big squat right there.
Yeah, unbelievable that we're seeing these type of weights at a novice comp under 93 kilos.
Under
only
93.
165, man. Crazy.
Wow. Really nice unrack. You can see he's done this a million times. Wow. Good depth on the 165.
Yeah, moves it really nicely.
Something incredible that you don't see every day. It's a raw squat, you know. I mean,
No sleeves, yeah.
165.
Because sleeves are a meme, right?
Yeah. Now we have a swap. You know, Josiah finally coming in.
Oh, yes.
How you doing, Josiah?
I'm doing well, I'm doing well.
Got caught in the traffic.
Yeah,
Uh,
had lunch with family.
ooh, I see, I
Yeah.
see.
Who do you have?
Now we up next is 185 for Kieran. Such big numbers for a novice comp. Without knee sleeves as well.
He's a raw lifter, raw lifter.
He has a belt, but wow. Wow!
Very smooth.
Very, very smooth. And easy 3 white lights. Next we have 190 for Reese. Nice stable walkout.
A little bit of a sticking point, but he gets it up.
Yeah.
Let's see the lights. It's a good lift.
2 to 1, good lift. Might have been read for a depth right there. Christoph going for a 190 squat as well. Christoph being a 83 kg lifter starting off.
No knee sleeves as well.
No flats as well
Yeah.
with running shoes.
Let's see how this moves.
Wow.
Very good depth.
Yeah, really good depth.
3 white lights.
No proper equipment, no problems. Oh, really impressive right now. Now we're back to Oliver with a 55 kg squat, a 5 kg increase from the previous attempt.
I'm just looking across. How old is Oliver?
I think he's 13.
That's so insane.
I,
That's so insane.
I-
What were you doing at 13, bro?
13. Man, I was playing League of Legends. What can I say?
Oliver's out here almost squatting body weight. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Let's go. The crowd gets behind him. He's 5 kilos off his body weight.
Wow.
Very good to have.
Okay. You don't see
Look
that
at
squat
that.
technique anywhere, you know. Only coached by Coach Kelly Andrews right here. World athlete.
I think he could possibly jump at least a 5 or still 10 kilos in him.
We might see a bodyweight squat at, 13 years old.
Very impressive.
I couldn't do that till I'm like 18.
Alright.
Ooh, let's go Callum with a 60 kg squat right here.
So this is slightly heavier than body weight. Very good walkout.
Wow.
Very smooth as well.
Really, really nice squat right there. 3 white lights. Incredible.
Next up we have Rihanna with 85 kilos.
A 10 kg jump from her opener. Bar is loaded for Rihanna. Nice slow walkout right there.
Good on the depth. And gets it
Wow,
up.
sinks it. That is some crazy depth right there.
2 whites and a red. I'm all good. I got water.
Ah man.
Staying all natural. Huh?
We have 112 loaded for Gracia. A 12 kg jump from the previous attempt.
Very good walkout.
Wow, gets out of the hole really quickly. Moves the weight well.
Just waiting for the rides. That's a good lift.
Yep, 2-1. James with 130. Handled by Connor, coached by Connor as well. One of our coaches from Strength Club right here. You know, hit him up if you need any coaching.
Ooh,
All right, a
interesting.
little bit shaky, you know, on the unrack. Wow,
Very smooth on the lift.
really nice squat right there. I don't know if you realize, but he has no belt. He has no belt.
But it's a good lift.
It's a
And
good
he
lift.
Definitely still has a few more kilos that he can definitely put on the bar.
Bailey going for a 130 squat right here.
The big 15-kilo jump here.
Ooh, 15. Let's hope his belt doesn't unbuckle again.
I don't know if you can see it in the live stream, but he's got his PBs written on his belt as well.
Wow. That's goal setting right there.
And gets it up.
Really nice squat right there.
I think it's time to update the belt.
Yep. Crushing PBs every day. Jackson going for a 145 squat. How old is Jackson again?
Ooh.
He's a sub. Is he? He's
14.
14.
He's 14.
He's
What is-
14. And
Everyone's
he's
getting to
rapping
the
me.
gym.
God damn. Nah, that's
Everyone's
crazy.
getting to the gym nowadays.
145 at
Oh.
14.
So he's
Double
getting
body
double
weight.
body weight score right now.
Damn. You don't see that every day, you know.
No chance. Alright, let's see how this moves.
Coached by the one and only Jacob from Strength Club as well. Ooh, a little shaky on the unrack.
Stables himself.
Nice brace.
And presses it up nice
Wow.
and quick.
Absolutely crushes 145 right here.
Very excited to see what he's got on his third attempt, what he wants to put on the bar.
If I were him, I'd send it 160.
Yes, sir.
We have Jaden going for a 155 squat. Bar is loaded. Jaden for his second attempt. 155 right here. Wow.
Step. Very nice squat as well from Jaden.
So deep. We have the big boys now coming up. Yassine going for a 180 kilo squat right here.
So decently big 15 kilo jump for his first attempt.
For a novice lifter, 180 kilos though. That's 4 plates in a regular gym setting. You don't see that every day.
No, sir. Crowd gets behind him. Let's see how he goes.
Ooh, hyping himself up right now. Okay. Well, looking really strong on the unrack right now. Okay.
Gets into position. And
Wow.
gets it up.
Wow.
Very nicely done.
Impressive. Really impressive 180 kg squat right there.
Just waiting for the lights.
Now I'm thinking if I should train without knee sleeves. If they're actually just a myth. They're actually just a myth to get, you know, bigger squats. Nah.
Just get stronger.
Yeah, just get stronger. Yeah. What are knees, right? Ooh, coached by Callan. The sharpest jawline in WA right now. I love that man.
We've got Kieran coming out for 192.5.
Oh, he is a big boy.
7.5 kilos jump. Much more stable on the walkout this time.
Oh! Lost his position right at the bottom right there. I think losing a little bit of balance as well.
He definitely should give it another go.
I don't think it's a strength issue. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like he just got on the sticking point and tipped a little bit on
Yeah.
his right.
Christoph going for a 195 kg squat. We are almost reaching the 200s right now. For a novice comp, 200? Wow.
Very big numbers.
Yeah.
The standards are raising, even in the novice section.
I should go to High Rocks. at this point, nah. Can't compete against these novices.
We know he can definitely hit depth. Just see if he can push his weight up now. Very big brace. Comes
Nice
down quick.
brace.
And
Wow.
smooth on the way up.
Smokes 195 out of
I
the
think
park.
he needs to jump. He needs to make a big jump if he has a big PR in him.
Wow, 195. No knee sleeves, no squat shoes, no problems. 3 white lights. Now Reese hitting the 200 kg mark right here.
To end off the fly on their second attempts. He did get stuck in the middle on his last attempt, but let's see how this moves.
Ooh, nice strong brace.
Presses
Smooth.
much more smoother than the first one.
No sticking point whatsoever. Let's see about the judges. 2-1, a good lift. This is the last attempt for squats. Last attempt for squats.
And with Ollie coming out 62.5. So
Oliver going for a over body weight squat right here for
at 13 years old, he's got a big future ahead.
oh my god. He's looking absolutely unfazed right now. He just wants to smoke the weight out of the park. Ooh,
No
let's go,
sleeves.
Oliver.
No belt. Let's see what Ollie can do here.
Let's go, Ollie.
Come on, Oliver. Very quick on the on-rack. Very smooth, and he
Making
gets that.
62 look like a warm-up on his last attempt. Kelly, what are you feeding this man?
2 white lights. Great job, Oliver.
Callum going for a big 70 kg for his last squat right here. Same thing again. No knee sleeves, no belt. Last attempt.
Pure raw lifter out here. Very quick on the on-rack.
Really nice unrack.
Gets depth. Very smooth.
No sticking point whatsoever. 3 white lights. Conservative squat attempt so far. We have Rihanna going for a 92.5 kg squat. This is a 1.5 times bodyweight squat. Yeah, it's about 1.5.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Really impressive.
The crowd gets behind her.
Ooh. Slow and stable.
Depth without a question. Drives to the sticking point.
Wow!
And she gets it.
Wow!
And
The
by her
lockout was
reaction,
so
I feel
easy.
great third attempt selection.
So far, everyone's smoking their third attempt. $117 for Gracia.
Chosen a more conservative 5 kilo jump only,
Conservative.
compared to the 12.5 that she jumped from the first to second. Loving the crowd today, coming out to support the novice comp.
Yeah, a lot of people actually.
Hits depth, sticks to the driving.
Wow. Great bar path.
Very patient with sticking through that, driving through that sticking point, sorry.
Wow. The novice comp has everyone, you know, that great tech.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I wish I squat like this like 2 years ago. Now we have James going for a 140 kg squat.
Very smooth.
Very quick squat.
He definitely had a lot more in him.
2-1.
Should be happy.
Next we have Bailey going for a 140 kg squat as well.
It's that bar rolls a little forward, but he pushes through. Very well done from Bailey.
Managed to get out of the hole really quickly, stabilizing himself. Impressive stuff so far.
All right, next we have Jackson with
Ooh.
155, another 10 kilo jump.
Oh, I can't wait. You know what? I'm gonna support Jackson all the way.
I'm
mean,
excited. I'm
yeah.
excited to see you hit this.
155. Wow.
He's hit this 7 years before I did. That's insane.
I have problem hitting this right now. Big
on the
brace.
Sticks
Wow.
with it and gets it up. Very impressive. From
Looking
the
like
young
a
man.
RP7 right there.
Waiting for the lights, and it's good.
3 white lights for Jackson. At 14, squatting 155.
Good way to round off squats. 68 kilo body weight as well.
Next we have Jaden with 165 kg squat. Checks the bar. Come on!
Driving straight
Big grind,
through it.
big grind.
Very impressive.
Looking
from
like
Jaden.
Panesh right now. Oh my god. That grind was absolutely nuts.
That is spot on third attempt selection.
No dip. 3-second grind on the 165 kg squat. Wow. Now we have the big boys coming out. Yassine with a 190 kilo squat. Bar is loaded. Let's go, Yassine.
Very strong on the unrack again.
Big brace.
And drive, drive, drive.
Wow.
Very well done from Yassine.
Getting the cues from Coach Callan himself. 3 white lights, making it look easy. Kieran now re-attempting 192.5.
So almost everyone has hit their third attempts.
Yeah, it's looking so green across the board.
All right. His second attempt at the weight. Drives through the sticking point this
Wow.
time. No issue at all.
Looks so much more stable than the first attempt.
2 to
2-1.
1.
It is a good lift. Christoph going for a big 200 kgs. I am excited to see him. You know,
Smash it.
yeah,
He's got
he's
like a
redefining powerlifting right now.
Olympic weightlifter stance for it. His depth is
Yeah,
impeccable.
with the bodybuilding belt. Hold on.
Alright, here comes Christoph. Depth without a question.
Wow.
200 kilos at 82 kilos body weight. Very impressive.
Is the SBD belt even needed in a squat right now? That's the biggest question.
I'm just wondering what he could score with knee sleeves on.
Ooh, good. Maybe 250. Maybe 250. But a bodybuilding belt for 200 kg squat, wow. You don't see that every day. Now Reese coming with 205 to end off the squats. Bar is loaded. Right now we have a 20 minutes break and we'll catch you in a bit.
Was Jimmy meant to be doing it?
No, I don't know. I did not. I'm not sure.
Up next is the bench press. After unracking the bar, the athlete will lie completely motionless with their elbows locked. The head referee will give the start command. The bar is lowered and paused until it is motionless on the chest. The athlete will receive the press command, pushing the bar back to the starting position. Once motionless, the rack command is given. A good lift is awarded where elbows are locked, the head and glutes remain in contact with the bench throughout the lift, the feet remain flat on the platform, adequate elbow depth is reached, there is no downward movement of the bar, and all commands are followed.
That's the end of the break. Welcome back. We have Ollie going for a 35 kg bench right now. I think this is his first time on the Skypad.
Ooh, very quick on the on right.
Wow.
Very nice. We're just checking Kelly just now, and Ollie's only been training for 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Only 12 weeks in.
I think the first time I benched, I died under the bar. Yeah, the bar crushed me. 35 kgs for Ollie.
I'm not too sure if I was doing a push-up at 13. You know, like, oh,
Yeah, push-ups were hard. Maybe it was just like the time period, you know. Now it's just easier.
yeah. Alright, next up.
Callum going for 40 kgs. Ooh, misses the press command. Oh
He can't
no.
believe it himself. It's alright.
Oh no.
That's his first attempt mistake. He's got 2 more to go. He's
Yeah,
definitely not an issue with the weight.
definitely not an issue.
I think he can definitely still make
You
his-
can see the
make his jump.
disappointment on his face when he pressed the weight.
It's alright. It's first time for everything.
Yeah. Rihanna going for a 40 kg bench as well.
Oh, she's opted to bench with a belt.
I think some people like to do that. You can control the brace and stuff.
Very
Wow. Not skipping any commands here. Really, really good bench. What do you think about the Skypad though, compared to the V2s?
I've not used them.
The V2?
Yeah.
Wait, no, the Skypad.
Nah, haven't used it.
You haven't used the Skypad?
No, sir.
Oh my god, you are missing out. That thing is.
Maybe
could
that's what I'm missing from my bench.
Yeah.
It's the bench.
Dude,
Uh,
the pad makes a difference. But right now we have Gracia going for a 65 kg bench. Big bench.
Ooh. Hitting that one plate. Gets it up, no problem.
No sticking point. James with 80 kgs on his first bench. I think James has also been only training powerlifting for like 3 months.
Mm.
It's a new addition to Strength Club.
Setup looks very good.
Such a quick descent. Really nice pause. The bar lying motionless on his chest. Wow. Look at that.
Alright. Ooh.
Jackson going for an 80 kg bench as well.
It's already more than body weight at 14 years old. Very impressive. We have Big Stubbs, who's gonna give him that on rack.
Yeah, the first liftoff of the competition.
Very smooth.
Wow. So easy, making it look like a warm-up. We have Bailey also going for 80 kgs. He is rocking the black and white setup right now. White shoes, white wrist wraps.
Ooh.
Really clean.
Very good pause and press as well.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Next up, we have Jaden going for a 95 kg bench as an opener.
Jacob just making sure that he remembers the commands.
Don't want no mistakes here. Ooh, a little bit of a trouble unracking.
Good.
Wow.
Very well done.
Nice bench. We have Christoph going for 117 kgs on the bench press. Spectacular performance by Christoph so far. 200 kg squat, opening with 117 kg bench. Bar is loaded. Wow.
Should be a good lift.
I don't know if you noticed, but I think he's doing a close grip bench.
Yeah.
Like his pinkies.
He's not maxed out.
Yeah, his
on the
pinkies are
grip.
all the way in.
Yeah.
Even before the Olympic line.
Alright, next up we have Reese with 120 kilos on the bar. Ooh,
Wow.
nails it.
120.
There's a perfect bench right there.
Yassine going for 127.5 kg bench for his opener. Wow, really big numbers for novice comp still. I'm still, really impressed. The competition is really fierce.
Even among the novice.
Yep.
Alright, here comes Yassine.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A really specific setup, he's going for.
Really digging into the bench, getting neck pressure right.
Wow, look at that arch.
Very well done.
Wow. Impressive bench. Really, really impressive. See that arch?
With the technique as well.
Ooh.
2 to
Two
1.
red.
I assume that would be on the elbow dead.
What's the technicality? Oh, the bounce in the chest. I think the technicality was for the bounce. Oh, his
Bum.
butt was off the bench. Yeah. Yeah. And the bar was moving.
Definitely not a strength issue though, just
Yeah.
a few technicalities.
Kieran going for a big 160 kg bench. Wow.
Also a very good setup. Gets the
Wow.
commands. Ooh, as
Was that 160 on the bar?
didn't look like it.
Man is built like a tank.
And it's a good lift.
3 white lights, nothing less. It makes me think that, the weights might be fake. So far, very impressive stuff. 160 for a novice comp.
And he's made quite a big jump as well for a second.
Ooh, I'm excited to see that.
Alright, back up again with Oliver now with 40 kilos on the bar. Gets all the commands right.
Yep, smoking 40 kgs right there.
And 3 white lights, that's a good lift.
Callum going up from 40 kgs from the first attempt to 45.
Just has to make sure he listens to commands this time.
Alright, bar is loaded. Yeah, bar is loaded. Yep.
Strength was definitely not an issue in his last one.
Really patient with the clock. Oh.
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 Okay. So the safeties.
The
he actually hit
safeties
the
were
safeties
there.
on the way down.
So we will wait for the judges to say.
If he rested it on the safeties or it was on his chest.
We did hear a tap on the safeties.
Yeah.
Right. Is that bench press or is it a pin press?
The referees.
Hey, 2 to 1.
I'll get 2 to 1. It's
It
still a
is
good
a
lift.
good lift.
I think they'll have to put the safeties down a little bit lower on
Yeah.
his attempt on his last one then.
Try it. We are trying to keep everyone safe. The spotters are trying the best. Some of them are new, just like us. Commentating. Alright, wait, is this
Alright.
your first time commentating?
Yeah, first time.
Oh,
You
shit.
too?
Yeah, me too.
Hey. Alright, next up we have Rihanna, 45 kilos on the bar.
Absolutely smoking the first attempt.
Gets the start command.
Wow, really patient.
Very quick
Wow.
press. And she has definitely got to put a few more kilos on that bar there.
45 kgs, making it look like a warm-up. Next we have Gracia with 75. Gracia? Is it Gracia?
I'm not too sure. I would probably say
Gracia.
Gracia? Might be Gracia.
Mm.
Apologies for if we got the name wrong. 70 kilos on the bar for Gracia.
Big 70 kgs right there.
And she presses, and she gets it.
Wow.
Very well done to get through it.
Looking like the 5 kgs wasn't that much of a difference. compared to her first lift, which looked way more difficult.
Alright, up next we have James with 85 kilos up on the bar.
Next will be James going for 85 kgs.
And James is very locked in right now from the looks of it.
Mm. Wow.
And he gets it.
Yeah.
Very quick on the drop there,
Yeah.
but he manages to still press it.
I think that is impressive. Really, really impressive. Ooh, Jackson coming out with an 85 kg bench press.
Judging by his first attempt, I think this will probably move very well as well.
Taking his time, setting up, you know. Ooh, a little shake at the bottom. But 3 white lights nonetheless. Wow. Next we have Bailey going for a big 90 kg bench. Ooh,
Gets it up.
really nice. Super confident with the 90 kg bench.
The bar did slow down a little bit at the top, but he pushes it through.
I think the Skypad's really been doing the work.
No, I think the benchers are benching.
The benches are
The
benching.
benchers are benching. The lifters are benching.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have our first 100+ kilo bench by Jaden at 102.5.
Let's see, Jaden.
Very good pause and a very good
Wow.
press.
Really smooth on the press as well. No sticking point whatsoever. Good stuff. Christoph going for a 120 kg bench. Only a 2.5 kg increase from his first attempt.
His first attempt definitely was a little heavier.
Making a conservative jump, you know.
Yeah. Just making sure he gets up. Just chipping.
Maybe trying for that 9 for 9. $120 is a big number, taking his time. Big brace.
A little bit quick on the press command there. Let's see
You
what
can
the
see a little bit
referee
of a
says.
shake at the bottom. Not sure if there was a big stop.
Unfortunately, a
No
no lift
lift.
from the judges.
Yeah,
I think he missed the press command.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the pause was a little bit shaky as well.
Just has to be a little bit more patient, otherwise the bar move is still very quick.
Next we have Reese going for a 127 kg bench. Oh. Yep, it's still Reese. Just we have a tech error.
Alright, we've got the right one. Got Reese
Yeah,
coming
we
out
have it
now
good, yeah.
with 127.5. So 7.5 kilo jump for Reese.
Reese has been performing for the past 4 lifts, and let's see what he can do. Really stable, really nice 127.5 kgs right there. Now Yassine with the same weight, 127.5 kgs.
So he missed it on his last attempt, I think due to a butt lift. Strength was definitely there. Let's see how he moves this one.
But his technique on bench is immaculate. Look at that arch and neck pressure.
And he gets it up, no problem.
Wonderful. 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
We have Kieran going for a big 172.5 kg bench at 93 kgs.
12.5 kilo jump for
On his first attempt, he absolutely smoked 160. Man is built like a tank.
very excited to see him attempt this. I think if he does get this, depends on how he moves, we might see a 180 kilo jump possibly.
Maybe even more.
Alright, let's go, Kieran.
Wow.
That is quick for a second attempt.
172.5 kgs.
I am hoping they will load the 180 on there. So we get that 4-plate bench at a commercial gym.
And we do see a 182.5 kg attempt
So
for Kieran.
10 kilo jump as
Wow. At 93 kgs. That is over double body weight.
yes, sir.
Almost double.
Almost double.
Almost
just
double.
shy.
We just call it a double.
Alright, on to our third attempts. First up, we got Oliver.
45 kgs on the bar. This should be his PB. Ooh, a little bit unshaky on the unrack.
Oh,
Might have
does
jumped
get
the
the bar
command.
out.
Might have jumped the command there.
ooh.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
He does get the weight up, but unfortunately does jump the press command. Alright, next up we have Callum with 50 kilos. Alright, so the spotters have dropped the safeties this time now.
Dropping the safeties. So we don't have the safeties in his way.
I think strength is definitely there. That's a very good unrack. And he sticks with it all the way through.
Very nice. No jumping of the commands here. Clean and smooth 50 kg PR for him. Rihanna going for a 50 kg bench as well. I gotta order my food.
All right, here comes Rihanna for a third attempt.
So far going 5 for 5 on all attempts. Big brace.
Gets the press command
Wow.
and perfectly executed.
The last attempt of bench looking like a warm-up.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think she definitely had
More in
maybe
the tank.
5 to 10 kilos more, I think.
Really conservative with the
Attempt
attempts.
selections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Gracia going for 75 kg bench.
And she has a lot of supporters in this room.
A very quick unrack.
Gets the press command
Oh,
and she
the
sticks
grind.
with it.
No.
Just not there today,
Yeah.
but still very well done so far.
Really good grind. You can see really giving it her all. Just as we said, it was conservative. This was really giving 100%,
Yep.
leaving it all on the stage.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. All right. Next up is James with 90 kilos on the bar
A
for his
big
third.
90 kgs on the bench. Really quick drop again. The grind.
Gets it up.
Sticking with the form. Good
That's
grind.
a very good third attempt selection.
2 to 1. We have Jackson going for a 90 kg bench. He is looking like a seasoned professional right here.
Gets the lift off very stable. Drives through it.
Really?
That should be a good lift.
Wow. Good grind.
3 white lights. Should be very happy with it.
Bailey going for a 95 kg bench. Just shy of 100.
So he's opted for a smaller jump this time.
Going for a conservative jump here. Ooh, opting for a lift off.
Gets the press command and he sticks with it.
Grinds. Oh. Just not there
Unfortunately,
today.
not there.
Good attempt by Bailey. Now we have Jaden going for 110 kilos on the bench press. Taking his time on the setup.
Making sure that he gets it all right. Gets the press command and he sticks with it.
No
Perfectly
issues with
executed.
strength whatsoever. It looked kind of shaky when he, on the unrack, but gets it easy.
That's a good lift.
It is a good lift. 2-1, 2 to 1.
All right, now we got the big dogs coming out.
The big dogs.
The big dogs. 122.5 for Christoph. So he just skipped the press command on his second attempt. Just needs to hold it on his chest just that slight tad bit longer. Good to hear the crowd gets behind him. Let's go, Christoph.
We'll need to see him be a little bit more patient with the press commands, and he'll be all good.
Gets the command right.
Wow.
Perfectly done. Well done, Christoph.
Christoph, 122.5 kg, 3 white lights. A close grip bench for Christoph there. $122.5 on the close grip. That's more than my PB. Now we have Reese going for a 132.5 kg bench. Taking his time. Wow, patient.
Very patient. Ooh, the bar starts to slip, but he gets it up.
Wow,
Woo.
what a grind. What a grind by
Like that
Reese.
Oh, unfortunately,
Might have been a slight dip
on the
in
bar.
the bench,
But still, very, very good grind.
but we will call that a gym PB right there.
Yes, sir.
Now we have Yassine going for the same weight, 132.5 kgs on the bench. As we've seen before, Yassine has a really specific setup, get his arch really high. Controlled liftoff.
And he gets it up.
Wow.
Very well done from Yassine. Let's see what the judges say.
2-1, 132.5 kg bench for Yassine. With great tech. Really high on the arch. Now we have the really big boy.
Yes, sir. This is the biggest bench of the session. We have 182.5
For
from
Kieran.
Kieran. I'm very excited to see him hit this. His second attempt moved so smooth. Let's see if he can replicate that again.
This is a big, big bench. Just shy of 2 times body weight for his first ever competition.
Gets the commands.
Wow.
Wow.
182.5
weight on the
kg.
bar. This guy.
That is
We have a
way too
bench
easy.
specialist on our hands here.
The second coming of Nathan Young. Absolutely insane.
Alright, and that rounds us up for bench. Well,
And now we will be going for a 20-minute break. Let the athletes warm up for deadlifts.
The final lift is the deadlift. This is an exciting lift to watch, and the competition lead may change several times throughout. To perform a deadlift, the bar is simply lifted straight from the ground. Once complete, the athlete receives the down command, returning the bar to the floor. A good lift is awarded where knees, hips, and shoulders are locked. There was no downward movement of the bar. The thighs did not support the bar during the lift. The bar remained in the hands until it is in contact with the platform. Pay particular attention to ambitious attempt selections during this lift, as athletes and handlers push their total to secure their placing in the competition.
Welcome back to the main event. Everyone's looking forward to this.
Personally, my favorite is the deadlifts.
We have a deadlift expert here with me, Josiah.
A self-proclaimed deadlift expert.
This man is deadlifting the world on his hands. But we
Alright.
do have Oliver going for a 67.5 kg deadlift on his opener.
Starting us strong.
Wow!
Very smooth. Gets the down command. Perfect execution.
Just walks up to the bar and picks it up like it's nothing.
So already more than body weight.
That is way too easy. 67.5 kgs.
Next up is Callum with 90 kilos on the bar. getting very close to double body weight for himself.
And almost hitting 100 kgs. I reckon most of them would actually be doing conventional instead of sumo.
Yeah?
Yeah, for a novice comp.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I'd be very surprised to see a sumo puller, but I hope there is a sumo puller out here.
We
there
have
we go.
we do have the first sumo puller. Callum,
Very
90
nice.
kgs, making it look easy.
Very smooth.
What do you reckon of that sumo technique?
That was pretty good,
Pretty good?
Yeah. He's got more of like a frog stance, so it's like in the middle between the sumo and the fully conventional.
It's a good transition point, you say?
Yeah.
Good transition point.
But I think some leverages work better with that frog stance,
What kind of leverages?
I think typically, I don't know, I think typically people without the very long legs, and they
Okay.
still want the benefits of having that wider stance, so you don't have the bar travel as far.
Yeah.
Typically,
Or
or people
reducing
with
the range of motion.
or people with like tight adductors.
Oh, yeah?
Less mobile adductors, so they
Mm.
can't go as wide, so that frog stance will fit better.
I see. You heard it here, folks. Frog stance.
Frog stance. All right. Next up, we have Gracia with opening at 110 kilos.
A big 110 kgs right there.
So opted for a conventional.
Conventional.
Stance.
Easy.
Very easy on the lockout.
Easy weights.
That's also a very nice belt. He's got the Naruto belt.
Ooh. I didn't notice that.
Such a sick belt.
110. Now we have Rihanna going for a 120 kg deadlift. Bar is loaded for Rihanna.
Also opting for a conventional stance. Ooh. 120 kilos at 60 kilo body weight. Two times body weight.
Oh, two times. Wow. For an
See
opener.
how it moves. Very smooth.
Very nice. Very nice deadlift. Personally, I would never conventional deadlift.
I think it's a good tool to have. It's a good accessory if you're a sumo puller.
Oh, it's an accessory.
Yeah.
What do you
I'll-
think the
I'll count it
conventional?
as I'll count it as a. I think it strengthens your quads and your hammies in general.
quads?
Just like getting the leg drive, because you definitely feel more leg drive when going through conventional. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have James with 145 kgs on the bar, going for a sumo stance.
Just rips it off the ground. No
Is that
issue.
even 145 kgs at that point?
I think we need to put some more weight on the bar. Let's see what his coaches have opted to give him for a second.
Going for a big jump after. Maybe it's just like to put him on, you know.
On the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to build some confidence in there. Alright, next up we have Bailey with 160 kilos on the bar.
160 kilos.
So this would just be shy of double body weight for himself.
Going for conventional.
Very good with the slack.
Wow.
And he has got way more.
He is looking like a deadlift specialist out here. Setting up at the top. Really nice. Ripping the bar. A new one. And now we have Jackson. Going for 162 kgs.
Jackson also opting for a conventional stance.
A mixed grip conventional.
Just rips the ground very easily off. The
Yeah.
bar, sorry, off the ground.
Yeah. Might have to double check the weights later on. Yeah. I might use it for like my SBD later.
Yeah.
Maybe I could pull like a 320. Yeah.
Must be the bar. I think it's the bar.
Really?
The bar does special things.
Oh shit. Oh, the illegal bar.
Yeah. Must be the illegal bar.
Dude.
Have you ever deadlifted with a deadlift bar?
Oh no. I think if I touch that thing, it's like drugs, you know? Like you would never go back. Like the thing is like so small, like hooking it is gonna be so easy.
It's like an ego booster, right?
Ooh yeah, with like especially when you're pulling sumo.
I've actually never touched one.
Yeah, don't touch it.
It-
Now we have Reese going for a 200 kg deadlift. Our first 200 kgs right now. Conventional. Locking it out like it's no problem.
Very nice.
You know, there's a lot of conventionals today.
Yes, sir.
Christoph is also opting for a 200 kg deadlift.
Here comes Christoph. Okay. This might be our first hook grip user.
Wow!
Gets it up nice and smooth.
The discipline to keep like the back straight all the way
Very nice.
at 200 kgs. If you don't already notice that he is wearing a bodybuilding belt, not an SBD belt.
So it doesn't give you that brace as strong in the front. I think
Yeah.
you won't feel it as much.
And the sides as well, because it's
Yeah.
so thin.
So thin. Yeah. Alright. Here we have Jaden also opting 200 kilos conventional.
Really slow off the ground, but locking it out.
Nice and smooth. Gets the down command perfect.
Almost like a sumo, right?
Yeah.
Because you would usually take more time at the bottom setting up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really good to see that the technique on the conventional is still not compromised, even with like 200 kgs, you know, on the bar.
Yeah. Alright. Now we have Yasin.
You're seeing
He's also got a big group of French supporters with him.
second coming of Panache right here.
So if he imitates Panache, then we can expect a big grind come with his third.
Let's see his first attempt. 200 kgs on the bar. Big brace. Keeping constant tension.
Gets it
Wow.
up nice and quick. I think
Making it look really, really easy. 200 kgs.
I'm really hoping he loads something very special for that third attempt so we can see a big grind.
A big grind?
A
Aw,
big grind.
You're so evil for that.
I want Panache in Australia.
Panache from Australia.
Let's go.
We have our final deadlift attempt for our first rounds. First round of deadlifts. 220 on the bar for Kieran.
Alright. So we
Just
know he definitely
40
has a
kgs.
very big bench.
Just 40 kgs away from his top bench.
Let's
Going
see his deadlifts.
Going for a conventional stance. Holding the tension. Wow.
Gets it nice and smooth.
The discipline on that man. Three white lights
Alright.
for Kieran.
Greens all across the board for all lifters for their first attempts.
No one's bombing out today.
No one's rolling out. Very glad to see, very glad to see. I think it's very good to start your novice comp that way.
I think not everyone will do like, you know, like up to comp standard, you know, especially for novice comp. Like
Yeah.
being the commands and listening to them is gonna be a whole different level from like a regular gym bro style. So the standards are definitely higher in the comp.
Alright, starting us off on the second attempts, we've got Oliver coming out with 75 kilos. And Oliver looks very locked in right now. Walks up very calmly to the bar.
Taking a little bit longer to set up now. Big brace.
Easy.
Wow.
Very smooth with the lift.
That is
He's
so
eager to-
easy.
3 white lights and he
3 white
celebrates.
lights. It's really quick for that 75 kgs.
Very keen to see what he loads for his third.
Yeah. So we have Callum with 100 kgs on the bar.
So
A sumo puller.
our only sumo puller, I think.
Wow!
Very nice on the lockout.
Easy. Yeah, sumo is just better than conventional, what can I say? I'm a big sumo fan, you know.
Big sumo fan.
Yeah, I think sumo is it's a more difficult to learn. It's a steeper learning curve compared to conventional,
Yeah.
and not a lot of people would stick by sumo, you know. So a lot of people would just like give up.
Is it cheating or not?
Nah, it's not cheating. Nah, we have
Unbiased opinion coming from a sumo puller. Here
Gracia with 115 kgs on the bar. Wow, making it look easy. No problems with strength whatsoever.
The
3
bar
white lights. Ooh, our spotter's almost falling down.
catches himself. Might need a spotter for the spotter.
Nah, no. He's a big boy.
He is, he is.
He's a big boy. And we will have Rihanna going for a big 130 kg deadlift.
With a conventional stance as well.
Yeah.
That's big brace. And she drives into the ground. Holds it
Wow.
through. Gets it down.
Ooh, a little shaky on the lockout, don't you think?
I think it started to slip from her hand. I think from her right hand, it looks like the bar started to slip. Let's see what the judges say.
Oh.
She definitely got the bar up there. It's just a slipped off on the grip issue.
It might be the lockout as well. But next we have James going for a 162.5 kg deadlift, a big 17 kg jump,
Here comes James.
storming out. Oh wait, he's our second sumo puller.
Second sumo. Grabs
Wow,
and rips it off the ground. Just
no
like
balance
that.
issues. No balance issues, just rips it off the
Just
ground.
rips it off, yeah.
17.5 kg increase.
Might be the first grip it and rip it sumo lift I've ever seen. Alright, we've got 3 plates now on the bar.
Ooh, 175 for Jackson.
Ooh.
Wow, that is a big jump. 12.5 kgs for a young lifter, 14 years old. 14 and he's pulling 175 kgs.
I wonder what the qualification is for nationals at his age group and weight
Nah,
class.
I don't think he has an age group, right?
I think he would still fall under sub-juniors. But he definitely has a lot of time to build.
Whoa!
And that is so smooth.
Ripping it off the floor, 175 like it's nothing. Dude, that was like my PR like last year. And this man's doing it for like a 15, 14.
M14, right?
Yeah.
RP7.
RB7, yeah. I'm still struggling with that weight. 175 is a big, big weight. Now we have Bailey with 180 kgs. He's looking like a deadlift specialist.
So a 20 kilo jump.
Wow!
Gets it up very smooth.
The technique on that, conventional. 2-1, good lift.
I think the red light might have just been resting on the knees there.
Christoph going for a 207.5 kg deadlift. Sadly, I cannot comment on the conventional deadlifts because I am a sumo puller myself.
All right, here comes Christoph.
Big support from the crowd for Christoph. Taking his time for the setup.
So, opting for a hook grip. And he pulls. Locks it out nicely.
No slowdown with the bar whatsoever.
I think he could definitely opt for at least another 7.5 or 10 kilos on that.
Hoping to see a 215 loaded up for him. And now we have Reese, 210 kgs on the bar. What do you think are like the major differences from like a conventional compared to like a sumo lift?
Ooh.
Coming from a deadlift specialist like yourself, Josiah.
I've pulled both, So I pulled conventional in training. Oh, let's watch Reese first.
210.
Locks it up very nicely.
Making it look so easy.
That should be 3 white lights. Yeah, perfect. So I've used both conventional in training and then sumo closer to comps. I think conventional definitely builds your lower back a whole lot more than sumo. You definitely get a lot more lower back strength. Sumo's a lot more lighter on your lower back.
Okay.
So you
Less strain.
Yeah, less strain on that. So I think for me, conventional transfers over where I can rely on my legs in sumo, but also still be able to pull a little bit with my back in sumo, knowing that I've done it conventionally as well.
I see. So it gives you that confidence, eh?
Yeah. All right, here comes Reese.
215. Slow off the ground, but the lockout is good.
Make sure he gently places the bar down as well.
So respectful. It is a good lift.
Alrighty. Next up, 220 kilos for Yassine.
Yassine going for. That is a 20 kg jump from his first attempt.
Yeah. That is a big jump. Let's see how he moves it. So heels.
Setting up.
Let's go, Yassine.
Big brace, big brace. You can see him shaking just from the brace.
And he starts to pull,
Wow.
pull, and locks it out. Very well done for Yassine. I think he might have another 10 to 20
15?
kilo in him, I think.
Maybe 10 to 15?
Yeah.
And last of the second flight, we have Kieran with a 235 kg deadlift. Bar is loaded for Kieran.
He comes out looking very intense.
Big brace at the top. Holding that tension.
Starts to pull. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Come on.
And
wow,
he locks it
what
out.
a grind. What a grind from Kieran.
And 3 white lights as well. It's a good lift.
No hitching. Really nice.
Very patient with it.
Very, very patient.
All right.
We have our last attempt on deadlifts,
the most exciting time of the competition.
where everyone gets riled up. This is where you usually pull for the win, right?
Yeah. But I think for them, in the novice comp, I think it's just pulling for a PR.
And starting us off, we have Oliver with 82.5 kgs on the bar for his last attempt.
So if he hits this, he gets a 185 kilo total. So that's 3 times body weight total
Oh,
as a 13-year-old.
training for 12 weeks.
There's so much more in him. The crowd is all behind Oliver.
Taking his time on the setup. Never mind, ripping it.
And
Destroying
he has so
it.
much more in his
82.5
Very well
kgs.
done by Oliver.
I'm going to ask Kel why she didn't load up 100 kgs for Oliver. What a champ.
Very respectable young man. He thanks all the referees for their time as well.
I'm still questioning why isn't he going for like 100 kgs? Like 82.5 was like a warm-up.
I think just with 12 weeks of training, I think Kelly's just trying to keep him steady with the progress.
Nah,
Don't wanna-
send it.
Don't want to send it too
Send
quick.
it. Now we have Callum going for 110.
On the bar.
Let's go, sumo puller.
Come on, Callum. And he pulls.
Wow,
Locks
locking it.
out.
Wow.
Very nice. Thanks to referees as well.
Didn't fist bump corner right there. Oh, he did. Oh.
Up next, we have Gracia with 120 kilos on the bar.
120.
So she does have a slight sticking point after it passes the knees. We would expect a big grind here. The crowd is all behind her.
Going absolutely nuts. Does not
Gets to
even
the
look
sticking
like a
point
third attempt.
and gets it down.
Looking a little bit shaky on the lockout, but other than that,
It's a good lift.
it's a good lift.
2 white lights. All right, we have Rihanna now.
With 130 kgs.
So a few technical issues just now in her last attempt where she,
With the lockout and the grip.
so hopefully she can stick with it,
Yeah, chalk up, you know. Hook grip.
get a bit of talc,
Yeah, a little bit of tap.
maximizing everything.
Yeah. Every little edge you can get.
Yeah. I think strength is definitely there.
Yep, strength is definitely there.
Just has to lock in on the technique.
She's still opting for the mixed grip. Big brace.
And she starts to pull. Gets it past the sticking.
Is it a good
Gets
lockout
it
though?
down command on time. Let's see what the referees say.
2-1.
Oh, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
It's 2 reds to 1.
Just some issues with the lockout.
I think it's the grip.
And
Definitely.
the grip.
The grip starts to slip on her
I
right.
see. Yeah.
But
It can be a
nonetheless,
big issue.
still a very good debut. Still a very good debut.
So it's not necessarily the strength that's like holding her back.
Hmm.
It's just the grip.
Next up is James with 180 kilos. So a 17.5 kilo jump. So big jump. We know
Big
his setup
jump.
is very quick, so you don't look away or you might miss the lift. And he
Wow.
locks it out. Gets the down command. Very well done. from
Easy.
James.
180 kg deadlift for James. Going 9 for 9.
Very good day for him.
It is the first 9 for 9 lifter we have.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
We know Rihanna as well.
No, because she
Oh, yeah.
missed her deadlifts, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Just James so far.
Yeah.
Now we have Jackson.
Who could also end up 9 for 9 if he hits his deadlift here.
185.
So as a 74 lifter.
Setting up. Big brace.
Gets straight into it. Sticks with it. Gets the lift.
Look
And
at
he
him
gave
go.
that everything.
Look at him go. Wow, that confidence. Wow, 185 for 14, 15-year-old?
Yeah, I think it's 15.
15. Wow. Now we
Alright.
have Bailey
Bailey.
with 190 kilo deadlift.
So I opted for a smaller jump this time, just 10 kilos. I think.
Wait, he's coming out with a SBD belt? He got an upgrade.
Get straight into the pool. Very easy.
I think we
Put some weight on the bar, man.
I think we can say for sure the SBD belt
Gave him
clutching it.
gave him the strength and confidence.
Wow. You saw it here, folks. The SBD belt does make a difference.
Do you have a discount code by any chance?
Ah, dude, if I had, you have no clue. I'll be selling out my discount codes like crazy. You'll just see me like wearing a shirt with my discount code walking around. Hey, City Strength, if you're listening, you know, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up.
City strength, city strength. Alright, next up we got Christoph with 212.5 on the bar.
A small jump.
We know that he definitely very patient. We can expect a very big grind on this.
Taking his time with the setup.
And he
Big brace.
drives, gets it past the knees and locks it out with no problem.
Confident lockout right there. Wow.
And I would say that's a very good day for Christoph.
With CrossFit shoes? Oh. You'd think like the stability would have thrown him off, but no.
Yeah. Still gets it.
Now we have Reese with 220 kgs on the bar. I wonder if Reese is wearing an SBD belt as well. They're really patient with the setups from everyone. Or most of them.
And gets it past his knees and locks it out.
Wow.
That is a perfect lift.
Really
3
good.
white lights.
Really good lift. 3 white lights.
Alright.
Jaden with a 230 kg deadlift for his last attempt.
At a potential 9 for 9 day as well.
Ooh, our third 9 for 9 lifter. Only behind Jackson and James. Who do you think is going to be best lifter?
Best lifter.
Best lifter.
I think if Ryan gets his deadlift, just that bench and the deadlift, have to give it to him. Or else, Oliver's very impressive as well for his age. It's hard to tell. Here comes Jaden. And he starts to pull.
Wow.
It is slow, but he sticks with it. Gets it through the knees. He just needs to keep holding on.
Oh
Very
my
well
god!
done.
Oh my god, this guy.
And that is a very good pull if I've ever seen one. And there's 3 white lights.
3
from the
white
referees.
lights. Wow, Jaden. Grinding like his life depends on it. I turned French while supporting him.
This is what we love to see.
Yeah. I turned to a whole new race and nationality.
Alright, we got 2 more lifters left.
Yassine with a 235 kg deadlift. Oh. See him hyping himself up. The chalk marks on his chest.
15 kilo jump from his last one. I think we can expect a grind on this.
Or he can just rip it. Taking his time, bracing.
Let's go, Yassine. And he starts to pull.
Oh, and he
Gets
grinds.
it across.
Come
He
on,
just
lock
has to
it
hold
out.
it.
Yes, sir.
And he's done it.
What a
Very
grind
well
from
done for Yassine.
Yassine. 235 kgs.
To round off the day, 3 white
3
lights.
white lights. He seems really proud of himself. I think I'll call it a RP7 with a misgroove. You know, in France,
Yeah.
isn't it just like a RP6 with like a slight misgroove?
Probably, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He probably has like another 15.
Probably.
Put 250 on there.
250 on there.
250 on there. And now we have the last deadlift of the day. Kieran going for a huge 240 kgs for a novice event.
235 definitely moved hard, so he's gonna have to dig very deep for this one.
It's all or nothing.
Let's go, Kieran.
Big brace.
And he starts his pull, gets it off the ground,
Ripping it.
getting into the lockout.
Wow.
No issues.
Moving faster than his previous lift.
it.
That's what we call a PR. 240 kgs. Absolutely insane. And that wraps up the event for the day.
Sorry?
Now moving on to the scoreboards.
What we're going to do is we're going to run strength presentations. For the novice comps, we give the athletes a certificate to take home with them to say they competed. So,
A little bit of an issue.
Alright, we're moving on to
The prize?
the awards, yeah. So all the lifters get a certificate.
But despite, you know, anything, they put up an amazing performance so far for the novice comp. First time competing, everyone.
Yep.
Big numbers, big PRs across the board.
first off, round of applause for James. Where's
James.
James?
James seems to be missing.
Alright. So James in the 120 plus kilo category with a 410 total today.
Going 9 for 9. Right.
And so we've got Callum in the under 66 with a 230 kilo total.
Young lifter.
Round of applause for Jackson.
Jackson, my GOAT.
Jackson from the under 74 kilos with a 430 kilo total. Very good.
430. He totaled more than me on my first event. Oh my god.
Alright.
And now we have Reese with a 552 kg total.
In the under 120 category.
Round of applause for Christoph.
Christoph with a 535 kg total. Nothing to scoff at.
In the under 83 categories. So he comes first.
Bailey with a 420.
Round of applause for Kieran.
Kieran with a 615 kg total. That might be the biggest one yet.
Round of applause for
Very good for a
Ollie.
novice. And
Oliver, 185.
Yeah.
For a person that's training for 12 weeks.
For Gracia.
Gracia, 307 kg total.
Round of applause for Jaden.
Jaden. Oh,
So the biggest grind deadlift that we saw.
Round of applause for Yasser.
that's probably my favorite lift
Favorite lift of the day.
of the day. And
Yeah.
Yassine,
So with a 557.5 kilo total. And last but not least,
And
we have Rihanna with 262.5 kilos.
wow. I feel getting called out. Alright, thank you so much for watching the Novice Comp. We'll catch you tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.